My name is Aleksandra Peševska-Vitanovska. I'm here to present the Mathdebate teaching methodology as a representative of the University of Goce Delča from Štiper. To keep our session organized and ensure that we cover all the essential aspects, let's take a look at our agenda for today. First, we'll start with an introduction, setting the stage for our discussion. Then we'll move on to an overview of the Mathdebate methodology, understanding its core principles. Next, we explore how to adapt this methodology to better support students with dyscalculia, ensuring that math education is inclusive for all learners. We'll discuss strategies and techniques for making math more accessible. After that, we'll delve into the exciting world of STEAM integration within Mathdebate. This approach not only enhances math education, but also connects it with science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. We'll also look into how group activities play a crucial role in the Mathdebate process, promoting collaboration and engagement among students. Of course, we can't forget about assessment and feedback. We'll discuss how to evaluate students' performance in Mathdebate and provide constructive feedback to foster growth. Lastly, we'll wrap up our training session with a conclusion, summarizing key takeaways, and opening the floor for any questions for discussions you may have. So let's embark on this journey together as we explore Mathdebate, its adaptations for diverse learners, and how it can enrich our math education practices. Introduction. In this section, we'll begin by setting the stage and providing a brief introduction to what we aim to achieve during this session. Our primary goal today is to equip you as educators with an innovative and engaging approach to teaching mathematics, Mathdebate. As we all know, mathematics is a fundamental subject, but it can sometimes be challenging for students to grasp and engage with. This training is designed to address that challenge by introducing you to a methodology that not only enhances mathematical understanding, but also makes learning math an exciting and interactive experience. Mathdebate encourages students to think critically, communicate their ideas effectively, and apply mathematical concepts to real-world scenarios. It fosters an environment where math isn't just numbers on paper, but a dynamic and relevant subject that can be discussed, debated, and enjoyed. So why is this important? Engaging math education is crucial in today's world. The skills and knowledge students gain in mathematics play a significant role in their future academic and career success. By making math more interactive and enjoyable, we can help our students become confident problem solvers and critical thinkers. Now, as we proceed, let's go deeper into the Mathdebate methodology and how it can be adapted to meet all needs, the students' needs. But first, I would like to inform you that you can write your questions and whatever it comes to your mind on the paper and keep it for the end of this presentation. Feel free to share your thoughts in our upcoming discussion. Objectives. Let's take a closer look at the objectives of our training. By the end of this session, we aim to achieve several key objectives to enhance your understanding of Mathdebate and its potential impact on your teaching practices. Here's what you can expect to gain. Objective 1, understand the Mathdebate methodology. You will gain a thorough understanding of the Mathdebate methodology, including its core components and structure. Objective 2, learn how to adapt for students with dyscalculia. We will explore strategies and techniques for adapting the Mathdebate methodology to better support students with dyscalculia, ensuring inclusivity in math education. Objective 3, explore STEM integration. You will discover how Mathdebate can be integrated into a STEM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics approach, enriching the learning experience and connecting math with real-world applications. Objective 4, understand group activities and assessment. We'll delve into the role of group activities within Mathdebate, emphasizing collaboration and engagement. Additionally, we'll discuss how to assess student performance in Mathdebate and provide constructive feedback. Objective 5, conclusion and application. We will wrap up the session by summarizing key takeaways and opening the floor for any questions. Mathdebate overview. Key components of Mathdebate include. So this methodology serves as the foundation for engaging students in mathematics through lively debates and discussions. Mathdebate is a pedagogical approach that transforms the traditional classroom experience of learning mathematics. It involves structured debates and discussions centered around mathematical problems and concepts. Key components of Mathdebate include introduction of a mathematical problem. To kick off the debate, students are presented with a challenging math problem related to the topic at hand. This problem should be engaging and thought-provoking, encouraging students to explore various solutions. Group work. Students are divided into small groups, typically consisting of 3 to 4 members. This collaborative element is crucial as it encourages students to work together, share ideas, and build problem-solving skills. Research and preparation. Each group is tasked with researching and preparing arguments for both sides of the mathematical problem. This requires them to dive deep into the mathematical concepts involved. Structured debate. The Mathdebate is typically divided into multiple rounds. In the first round, each group presents their arguments for one side of the problem. In the subsequent rounds, they present arguments for the other side. This structure promotes critical thinking and articulation of ideas. 5. Conclusion and reflection. After the debate round, each group comes to a consensus on which argument was stronger. This encourages students to reflect on their own reasoning and consider evidence presented by the other group. Reflection. Finally, students engage in a reflective process, whether through class discussions, individual writing assignments, or other activities. This allows them to consolidate their learning and gain insights from the debate experience. Mathdebate is not only an effective way to teach mathematics, but also helps students develop important skills such as critical thinking, communication, and collaboration. Adapting Mathdebate for dyscalculia. Now that we have a solid understanding of Mathdebate, let's shift our focus to an essential aspect of inclusive teaching, adapting Mathdebate for students with dyscalculia. Adapting Mathdebate for dyscalculia. Well, dyscalculia is a specific learning disability that affects a student's ability to understand, learn, and apply mathematics. It can present challenges such as difficulty in recognizing numbers, understanding mathematical symbols, and performing arithmetic operations. So how can we make Mathdebate inclusive for students with dyscalculia? Here are some key strategies. First, visual aids and manipulatives. Provide additional visual aids and manipulatives to help students with dyscalculia grasp mathematical concepts. Visual representations such as diagrams, charts, and graphs can make abstract concepts more concrete. Differentiated roles. Assign specific roles to each group member based on their strengths and abilities. Some students may excel in research, while others may excel in presenting arguments or creating visual aids. Tailor roles to accommodate individual talents. Extra time. Recognize that students with dyscalculia may need extra time for group work and preparation. Allow flexibility in deadlines to reduce time-related stress. Multiple modes of communication. Encourage students to use multiple modes of communication, including visual, verbal, and written, to express their ideas and arguments. This accommodates diverse learning styles and strengths. Positive feedback and encouragement. Provide plenty of positive feedback and encouragement through the Mathdebate process. Recognize and celebrate small achievements and create a supportive learning environment. Remember that adapting Mathdebate for students with dyscalculia not only benefits those with specific learning needs, but also enhances the overall learning experience for the entire class. As we continue, we'll explore more strategies and practical examples to ensure that Mathdebate becomes an inclusive and effective tool in your teaching toolkit. STEM integration in Mathdebate. STEM is a holistic approach that encourages students to connect mathematical concepts with real-world applications and other disciplines. Integrating STEM into Mathdebate enhances the relevance and impact of mathematical learning. Here's how. Real-world context. STEM integration allows us to present mathematical problems within real-world context. For example, students can explore how geometry is used in architecture, art, or engineering. This bridges the gap between abstract math and practical applications. Interdisciplinary learning. By incorporating elements of science, technology, engineering, and the arts, Mathdebate becomes a multidisciplinary experience. Students not only apply math, but also explore how it interacts with other fields, fostering a holistic understanding. Creativity and innovation. STEM encourages creativity and innovation. Students can design projects, create artworks, or solve problems that require mathematical thinking, making math more engaging and inspiring. Problem solving. Many STEM-related challenges require mathematical problem-solving skills. Students develop critical thinking abilities as they tackle complex, multifaceted problems. Career relevance. STEM integration helps students see the practicality and relevance of math in potential future careers. It sparks interest and curiosity in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics fields. So, we'll explore practical examples and activities that seamlessly integrate STEM elements into Mathdebate, creating a dynamic and immersive learning experience. Group activities are a central part of the Mathdebate methodology. They promote collaboration, critical thinking, and the development of communication skills. Here's a brief overview of how group activities work. Small group formation, students divided into small groups typically consisting of 3 to 4 members, should be ideally diverse, bringing together students with different strengths and abilities. Each group member is assigned a specific role within a group. Common roles include a leader, scribe, researcher, and fact checker. These roles ensure that each student contributes to the group's success. Research and preparation. Groups are tasked with researching and preparing arguments for both sides of the mathematical problem or topic. This step encourages students to explore different perspectives and solutions. Structured debate. The Mathdebate is conducted in multiple rounds, with each group presenting arguments for both sides of the problem. Visual aids, diagrams, and other tools can be used to support their arguments. Assessment. Assessing student performance in Mathdebate is essential to measure their understanding and growth. Here are key points to consider. Participation. Evaluate each student's active participation in group discussions and debates. Encourage all students to contribute their ideas and perspectives. Argumentation. Assess the clarity, coherence, and persuasiveness of the arguments presented by each group. Do their arguments demonstrate a deep understanding of the mathematical concepts involved? Use of math skills. Evaluate how effectively students apply mathematical skills and concepts in their arguments. Are they able to use math to support their claims? Feedback. Provide constructive feedback to help students improve their argumentation and critical thinking skills. Highlight their strengths and areas for growth. Inclusivity. Keep in mind that the adaptations we discussed for students with dyscalculia. Assess their effort and participation rather than solely focusing on accuracy. In the upcoming segments, we will explore some practical examples and scenarios related to group activities. Reflection and student feedback. Reflection is an integral part of the Mathdebate process. It helps students consolidate their learning, identify ideas for improvement, and gain valuable insights. Here's how reflection and feedback can be integrated into Mathdebate. Post-debate reflection. After the Mathdebate sessions, allocate time for students to reflect on their performance and the overall experience. This can take various forms. Class discussion. Engage the class in a discussion about what they learned, challenges they faced, and what they found most enjoyable. Individual reflections. Encourage students to write reflective essays or journal entries about their Mathdebate experience. Peer feedback. Promote peer assessment where students provide constructive feedback to each other. This fosters a culture of collaboration and improvement. Guiding questions. Use guiding questions to structure the reflection process. For example, what did you learn from this Mathdebate? Or what were the most persuasive arguments you encountered? Or how can you apply the skills you learned in future math tasks? Feedback mechanism. Implement a feedback mechanism to gather input from students about their Mathdebate experiences. This can be done through surveys, questionnaires, or informal discussions. Ask for their suggestions on how to enhance the Mathdebate process. Continuous improvement. Use the feedback received to make continuous improvements to your Mathdebate methodology. Consider adjustments that can make the experience even more engaging and effective for the students. By encouraging reflection and seeking students' feedback, they create a dynamic and student-centered learning environment. Adapting Mathdebate to meet the diverse needs of our students requires thoughtful planning and execution. Let's explore some practical strategies. Pre-debate preparation. Provide an overview of the topic to be debated, ensuring it's presented in a clear and accessible manner for all students. Introduce key vocabulary and concepts relevant to the debate topic. Offer differentiated instruction options, such as providing manipulatives, diagrams, or audio descriptions to support students with dyscalculia. Group formation. Divide students into groups of 3 to 4, aiming for a mix of abilities and learning styles. Assign a designated leader to each group to manage time and ensure the debate stays on track. Clear rules and guidelines. Establish clear rules and guidelines for the Mathdebate, including the format, time limits, and behavior expectations. Make special accommodations for students with dyscalculia, such as offering extra time or alternative forms for communication. The debate structure. Organize the Mathdebate into 3 rounds, each focusing on a different topic. Each round should include challenging questions related to geometry, algebra, statistics, or probability. Ensure that questions are designed to encourage critical thinking and the application of math skills. Evaluation and feedback. Evaluate each group based on their participation, argumentation, and use of math skills. Adjust your evaluation criteria to accommodate students with dyscalculia, emphasizing effort and participation rather than strict accuracy. Reflection and conclusion. After the Mathdebate, facilitate a reflection activity. Encourage students to share what they learned, what they enjoyed, and how they can apply their newfound skills. Emphasize the importance of respectful and inclusive debate through the process. Follow-up activities. Assign follow-up activities to reinforce the concepts learned during the Mathdebate. These can include writing reflections, researching related topics, or working on projects. By implementing these practical strategies, you can adapt Mathdebate effectively for your students, including those with dyscalculia. The goal is to create an engaging and inclusive learning experience that fosters a deeper understanding of mathematics. Now let's explore the debate topics. The choice of debate topics in Mathdebate plays a crucial role in capturing students' interest and promoting meaningful discussions. Here are some considerations for selecting engaging and relevant topics. Relevance to STEM. Topics should be related to STEM to encourage interdisciplinary learning. Choose topics that showcase how math interacts with these fields. Real-world application. Choose topics that have practical real-world applications. This helps students see the relevance of math in their daily lives and future careers. Diverse perspectives. Select topics that allow for multiple viewpoints and solutions. This encourages critical thinking and lively debates as students explore different sides of an issue. Adaptability. Ensure that topics can be adapted to accommodate students with various levels of mathematical ability. Consider providing different levels of challenge within a single topic. Inclusivity. Be mindful of diversity and inclusion. Choose topics that are accessible to all students, including those with dyscalculia, by providing visual aids, manipulatives, or alternative methods of problem solving. Alignment with curriculum. Ensure that chosen topics align with the curriculum and learning objectives. Mathdebate should complement classroom instruction. Here are some examples of topics. To illustrate, here are some example topics suitable for Mathdebate. The role of geometry in sustainable architecture, or the application of algebra in modeling environmental changes. Statistics and its impact on medical research. Probability in decision-making, the stock market perspective. Artistic symmetry, how math influences visual arts. etc. I have a list of other suitable topics that will be shared after the presentation. These topics not only align with STEM principles, but also offer room for diverse perspectives and real-world applications, making Mathdebate an engaging and enlightening experience for students. Pre-debate preparation. Effective pre-debate preparation sets the stage for a successful Mathdebate. It ensures that students are well equipped to engage in thoughtful discussions and present their arguments effectively. Here's how to prepare your students. Clear topic introduction. Start by introducing the chosen debate topic clearly and consciously. Ensure that all students, including those with dyscalculia, can understand the topic's relevance. Key vocabulary and concepts. Introduce the key mathematical vocabulary and concepts that will be central to the debate. Define and explain these terms to ensure a common understanding. Real-world applications. Highlight real-world applications of the topic. Showcase how the math being discussed has relevance in various STEM fields and daily life. Accessible resources. Provide accessible resources that support students' understanding. This can include videos, infographics, diagrams, and simplified written explanations. Adaptation for students with dyscalculia. Keep in mind that needs of students with dyscalculia has to be faced. Provide additional support such as using visual aids, diagrams, or audio descriptions to help them grasp the topic. Examples of pre-debate activities. To illustrate, here are some pre-debate activities that can prepare students effectively. Exploration stations. Set up stations with hands-on activities or manipulatives related to the topic. Students can rotate through these stations to gain a tactile understanding. Guest speakers. Invite guest speakers who work in STEM fields to discuss how the topic is used in their professions. This provides real-world context. Interactive simulations. Use digital tools and interactive simulations to visually demonstrate key concepts. These can be especially helpful for students with diverse learning styles. Discussion prompts. Provide discussion prompts or questions that encourage students to think about the topic from different angles. These prompts can guide their research and preparation. Effective pre-debate preparation not only equips students with the knowledge they need, but also fosters curiosity and enthusiasm for the upcoming Mathdebate. Group formation in Mathdebate. The composition of student groups can significantly impact the dynamics and effectiveness of Mathdebate. Here's how to approach group formation. Aim for diversity within each group. Mix students with varying abilities, learning styles, and strengths. This diversity fosters collaboration and a richer exchange of ideas. Assign specific roles to each student within the group. Common roles include a leader, scribe, researcher, and fact checker. This helps distribute responsibilities and ensures each student contributes meaningfully. Consider role assignments. When assigning roles, consider the strengths and abilities of each student. For students with dyscalculia, assign roles that leverage their strengths, such as research and presentation. Designate a group leader responsible for managing time during the debate. This ensures that the group adheres to the established time limits for each round. To illustrate, here are some examples of group roles in Mathdebate. The leader is responsible for guiding the group's discussions, keeping everyone on track, and ensuring all members have a chance to speak. Scribe takes notes during the debate, including key arguments and evidence presented by both sides. This helps in summarizing the debate. Researcher conducts in-depth research on the debate topic, gathering supporting evidence and examples to strengthen the group's arguments. Fact checker ensures the accuracy of information presented by the group and identifies any factual errors or inconsistencies. Group formation that embraces diversity and assigns roles thoughtfully can enhance the learning experience for all students. It ensures that each student plays a meaningful part in the Mathdebate process. Clear rules and guidelines. Clear rules and guidelines provide structure and ensure that Mathdebate sessions run smoothly. They set expectations for behavior, time management, and overall conduct. Let's explore the essential aspects. First, debate format. Clearly define the format of the Mathdebate. Specify the number of rounds, the order of presentations, and the time limits for each round. Time management. Establish strict time limits for each phase of the debate. Assign a timekeeper to ensure that these limits are adhered to. Behavior expectations. Set expectations for respectful and inclusive behavior. Emphasize the importance of active listening and constructive feedback and polite discourse. Adaptations for students with dyscalculia. Make sure to adapt the rules and guidelines to accommodate students with dyscalculia. This may include providing extra time or alternative forms of communication. Examples of adaptations. To illustrate, here are some adaptations you can consider for students with dyscalculia, as we talked previously. Extra time. Allow students with dyscalculia extra time to process information, formulate responses, or complete tasks during the debate. Alternative communication. Offer methods of communication such as allowing students to use visual aids, diagrams, or verbal explanations to express their ideas. Flexible participation. Emphasizing effort and participation over strict accuracy. Clear rules and guidelines not only create a structured environment but also ensure that Mathdebate sessions are respectful, inclusive, and beneficial for all students. Let's move to the structure of a Mathdebate, which is the heart of this engaging teaching methodology. The Mathdebate structure provides a framework for meaningful discussions and encourages students to explore mathematical concepts from various angles. Here's how it typically unfolds. Round 1, presentation of arguments. In the first round of the debate, each group presents their arguments for one side of the problem. This is where they put forth their initial case. Round 2, presentation of contra-arguments. In the second round, each group presents their arguments for the other side of the problem. This round encourages students to think critically and consider alternative viewpoints. Round 3, real-life application. In this round, each group is presented with a real-life scenario related to the topic. This encourages students to apply their mathematical knowledge to solve practical problems. Evaluation criteria. Throughout the debate, it's essential to have clear evaluation criteria in place. These criteria typically include participation, assess students' active involvement and contribution to the debate. Argumentation, evaluate the clarity, coherence, and persuasiveness of their arguments. Use of math skills. Evaluate how effectively students apply mathematical concepts to support their arguments. And of course, be aware for adaptations for students with dyscalculia. And after the debate rounds, it's crucial to facilitate a reflection session where students can discuss what they've learned and reflect on their performance. This step promotes metacognition and self-awareness. Evaluation in Mathdebate. Effective evaluation ensures that students receive constructive feedback on their performance and helps them grow as critical thinkers and mathematicians. Here's how to approach evaluation. Begin by establishing clear evaluation criteria. These criteria typically cover areas such as participation, argumentation, and the use of mathematical skills. Participation assessment. Assess each student's participation in the debate. Are they actively engaged, contributing, and respecting the rules and guidelines? Argumentation evaluation. Evaluate the quality of arguments presented by each student or group. Consider the clarity, coherence, and persuasiveness of their arguments. Determine how effectively students apply mathematical concepts to support their arguments. Are they using math skills appropriately and accurately? When providing feedback, it's important to be specific and constructive. Highlight areas of strength and areas of improvement. Encourage students to use this feedback to enhance their future performance. Examples of feedback. You made a compelling argument, but consider providing more evidence to support your claims. Or, your group demonstrated excellent teamwork and inclusion of diverse perspectives. Or, while your argument was clear, try to incorporate more mathematical concepts to strengthen your points. Effective evaluation not only assesses students' performance, but also helps them develop essential skills in critical thinking, communication, and problem solving. Reflection in Mathdebate. Let's turn our attention to the importance of reflection. Reflection is a powerful tool for deepening learning and promoting self-awareness. It allows students to consolidate their understanding and identify areas of improvement. Here's why reflection is integral to Mathdebate. First, metacognition. Reflection encourages metacognition, which is the awareness and understanding of one's thought processes. It helps students become more aware of how they think and learn. Learning from experience. Through reflection, students can learn from their experiences during the Mathdebate. They can identify what worked well and what could be enhanced in their arguments and teamwork. Deeper understanding. Reflecting on the debate topic and the arguments presented by their peers can lead to a deeper understanding of mathematical concepts. Personal growth. It promotes personal growth by fostering critical thinking, self-assessment, and the ability to adapt and improve. Ways to encourage reflection. Class discussion. Engage the class in a discussion about the Mathdebate. Ask open-ended questions like, what did you learn from the Mathdebate and how can you apply the skills you learned in future math tasks? Individual reflection. Assign individual reflection assignments where students write about their experiences, what they've learned, and what they would do differently next time. Peer feedback. Encourage students to provide constructive feedback to their peers. This helps students see different perspectives and learn from one another. Goal setting. Prompt students to set goals for improvement based on their reflections. This can be an actionable way to implement their insights. Incorporating reflection into the Mathdebate process enhances its educational impact. It transforms the Mathdebate from a one-time event into a continuous learning journey. Summarizing key takeaways. Throughout this training, we've covered several important aspects of Mathdebate. Introduction to Mathdebate. We began by introducing Mathdebate as a methodology that combines mathematics, critical thinking, and collaboration. It's a dynamic approach to teaching and learning. Secondly, adaptations for students with dyscalculia. We explored how to make Mathdebate accessible to students with dyscalculia by providing additional support, alternative communication methods, and a flexible approach to participation. 3. We emphasized the importance of establishing clear rules and guidelines to provide structure, set expectations, and ensure a respectful and inclusive learning environment. We examined the 3 rounds of the Mathdebate structure, which promote critical thinking and the application of mathematical concepts through argumentation and real-life scenarios. Effective evaluation criteria and feedback are essential components of Mathdebate. They help students grow as critical thinkers, communicators, and problem solvers. 6th, reflection. Reflection plays a vital role in deepening learning and fostering metacognition. It allows students to learn from their experiences and identify areas for improvement. Encouraging engagement. Throughout, we emphasize the importance of actively engaging students in the Mathdebate process, promoting diversity and inclusivity in the classroom. 8. Continuous learning journey. Mathdebate is not just an isolated activity, but a continuous learning journey that encourages students to explore and apply mathematical concepts in meaningful ways. As you prepare to implement Mathdebate with your students, remember that it's a dynamic and adaptable methodology. Tailor it to your students' needs and interests, and don't hesitate to innovate. Now, armed with these insights and strategies, you are ready to embark on your Mathdebate journey with your students, fostering engaged learning, mathematical proficiency, and critical thinking. Best of luck in your Mathdebate adventures. Closing remarks. As we conclude our Mathdebate training, I want to leave you with some final thoughts. Mathdebate is not just a teaching methodology, it's a journey that encourages students to explore and apply mathematical concepts in engaging and meaningful ways. It promotes critical thinking, problem-solving skills, and effective communication, all essential skills for success in school and beyond. Remember to adapt Mathdebate to accommodate diverse learners, including students with dyscalculia, and create an inclusive classroom environment. Effective evaluation and reflection are integral to the Mathdebate process, helping students grow and develop their skills. Embrace the flexibility and creativity that Mathdebate offers, and don't be afraid to innovate and make it your own. Your commitment to enriching your students' learning experiences is commendable, and Mathdebate is a powerful tool in achieving that goal. Questions and answers?
Show us a problem in our modern society as working in the same classroom with students who has some kind of less mid disability as dyscalculia, dysgraphia, and dyslexia. What we do at the national level, because me and my team of professors, some of them are here, we are working of the reform of national curriculum in mathematics. We involve this approach, Mathdebate, in our obligatory materials for learning, started with 6th grade school. So, if we have possibility to show the platform where there are posts, posted, you can see a few times where we mention Mathdebate and activities connected with Mathdebates, and that activities now are obligatory in our schools. So I think that we have a good job. We do good job for promoting our project in our national documents and national curriculum reform. I would like to give floor to our colleague Betty. Betty, she's another university professor, but she's not from Goce Delchev University. She's from University St. Kirill and Methodius from Skopje. She's my colleague mathematician, very often our reviewer for all of things we do, and she likes to give some comments about that methodology and our presentation today. Thank you. And after that, if you have some questions or some remarks, please ask us before starting with practical activities.
Thank you, Tatiana. It's my pleasure to be here today with you. I'm a mathematician, professor of mathematics at the university, and but I like these events, these kinds of events, because I think it is very important how students get in touch with mathematics on like early years, because that's important for further on in life. When they get to university, they are just formed types of students, and you cannot change much in meaning in approach to how they will learn math. But when they are in elementary school or middle school or even high school, it can be done a lot, and I think this is a very good idea and an excellent project that you do with Mathdebate. Especially after I heard the presentation of Alexandra Peshovska-Vidanovska, I got some ideas, because I can relate some of the work that I do at the university and the thing that you do at Mathdebate project. Alexandra has told us about strategies or approaches or many information information she gave, and I think it's excellent. And I got some idea, maybe how can it be enriched with something else so we can boost the whole thing to maybe some higher level. That's my opinion, of course, my feedback, and you will tell me what you think about that. Of course, she was talking about approach and that behavior is important. So she was talking about what needs to be done, what needs to be built, the strategy.
Yes, from the theoretical
Yes.
point of view.
Why we need to do and to build such a strategy, what would be the outcome of that. So what was the reason for that, the main reason. But the how, I think it can be improved with maybe a person who is more, let's say, maybe more educated, or from a field of psychology or communication field, because it's very important how you approach the students with different personality types. And here I'm not talking just about students with some disabilities and disabilities, but any student, because each of the student has its own personality type, who is well described in the theory. And if you know, and maybe an educated person could be able to see what type of personality type has his student or his students. And an educated person can do it very fast, just based on 1 day or 2 days of some interaction with the student, and he can say diagnose. It's not diagnose in that term, but to see what type of personality is his student. After he recognizes the personality types of his students, which are not many, they're not a little number, but they're not many, it's not a great number, it's like 5 or 6 personality types. Then based on the personality type, the teacher will be able to choose the right approach, how the student will soak in the information the teacher gives. Because the student can be very capable, with no disability at all. But his personality type to be, for example, to have the communication door giving priority to feelings, thinking, or behavior. 3 communication doors. If he is the feelings personality type, and the teacher is speaking about what type of behavior needs to be done, the student, half of his sentences, the student will not receive. And then, knowing that about his students, which is not that difficult to do if you know just the results of the theory. You don't necessarily have to know how the theory is made, or the theoretical, deep levels of the theory, but just the outcomes, the result, and conclusions. Then you can know how to speak to a certain student. So he can learn much faster, and everything that you're talking about can be transferred much easier, much faster, with sooner results.
Thank you. Thank you for your good remarks for us, but maybe this kind of activities should be prepared at the extension of this project. Maybe we will speak in another project, and how to help teachers to work with students in aspect of how to see personality types of students, and what we can do in mathematics, because in all European level, mathematics is the main problem.
Yes, it's not the contents thing, because the contents is the same. It's
Yes.
the process that goes behind the content, it is different.
It is different, yes. Okay, thank you once again.